Hi there, welcome to Yarn Happens. My name is Mary Ann and I am here today to share with you my finished objects for the 2020 challenge, which a few videos ago I stated that I was going to be using a Premier puzzle yarn, which I did, and I also completed another object, and it is done with red heart. I also have some other finished objects I'm going to share with you, so let's dive right in, shall we? Okay, the first thing I have here, like I said, I use the Premier puzzle yarn. The colorway is Cat's Cradle. This is a pattern by Jeannie with On the Hook Crochet. It is called the Allison Cow. I will link her channel below, but it's super soft. I can't say enough about this yarn. It worked up really lovely. I love the colorway. The color changes were really nice. I don't really have anything to complain about. Some of them were real gradual, and I don't think you'd notice. It washed up really nice. It worked up beautifully. And so this is the cow that I made. And then, see, it's something really nice. I'm not used to having things around my neck, but it's super soft. And to go along with it, I just made this up. I wanted a hat to go with it, and I used the Premier puzzle yarn. And the thing I did different is, you've seen a lot of hats that have the messy bun hat, and you know, before yesterday my hair was really long. It was down to my waist, and I had something like 16 or 18 inches cut off. So before I had my hair cut off, I always wore it back in a ponytail. I didn't like to wear it on top of my head because I've got a really sensitive scalp. So when I designed this hat, I made it, you can see, with a little hole in the back for, the people who pull their hair back and just want to wear it back in a ponytail. I can wear a little bit of a ponytail, as you guys can see, but you can just, you put it on, and I've got a ponytail. Let's see, this is a little awkward for me. I'm still getting used to my no hair. So as you can see, it fits real nice, and that's what it would be with a little ponytail in the back. So you could still wear it and be nice and smooth, no lumps or bumps. So I think it turned out really cute. So I hope to have that pattern written up by the end of this week. We'll see. I'm not putting myself on any kind of deadlines. I'm making sure that I'm enjoying what I'm doing because I love what I do. The next thing I have here is Tammy with Sleigh the Day Crochet had challenged me to use a stitch I'd never used before, and I found this pattern by the Crochet Crowd, and this is using the Red Heart gemstones, and the colorway is agate, if that's how you say it, and this is using the reverse single crochet, and I really like that stitch. It is a super fun stitch, and this pattern is the Infinity Reversible Cowl by the Crochet Crowd, and then I also made a little hat to go with it. Once again, no pattern, it's just a simple reversible single crochet. Get my hair out of the way here. So I think they look really good together. It was fun to make, and this is it's a really soft yarn. It also worked up really nicely, and I just love the colorways. There are so many beautiful colorways. I'd not ever seen this yarn before, and it was a gift, so naturally I had to check it out, and I'd love to find more. So what do we got here? Okay, finished objects. On one of my previous videos I talked about wanting to make a cover for my chair, and I also showed a picture of, it was a gift I received. It was, sorry, I'm stumbling over my words. So, let's start over. I wanted to make a chair cover, but I also wanted to come up with a project using the colors in a picture that was made for me on my first Mother's Day. My mother had taken my son's hand and footprints and dipped them in a little paint and made footprints and handprints for me. So I kind of combined them both. I used my scrap yarns, and out of my scrap yarns I pulled out colors from the picture and I made a chair cover. So let me move out of the way so maybe you can see a little bit of it. But it turned out really nice. It goes all the way down, and I made it to where it just slips over the back. So you can see that it just slips off the back and slips over. So it doesn't go anywhere, it stays in place. And then down between the backrest and the seat, I also just did a chain so that part of it could be tied down in the back of the chair, and I love it. It turned out great. I just used double crochet, single crochet, and then it did a half double crochet border. So I'm very pleased with that, and I really used up a lot of my scrap yarn, and that was so nice to get, you know, a lot of that used up and out of the way so I can use more, buy more. And next I have, let me show you here, I've got some ends to weave in. I didn't finish. I've been working on lots of different things and spending a little time on each thing, but I have this basket here, and this is from Jada and Stitches, and it's just a little basket. It's made with Hometown USA. It's a little wonky, but that's all right. And I did a little bit of knitting. This is my grandmother's favorite washcloth, and it is done in peaches and cream, and the colorway is pink lemonade. And I've made about 10 of these before. I really like them, and I really love knitting. I'm struggling with knitting right now. Been having problems with my hands. I think I've mentioned that before. And my doctor sent me for some more blood work, and my RF factor jumped by 7 points in 4 weeks, and I've got some other antibody inflammatory markers that have really just skyrocketed in 4 weeks. So I've been referred to a specialist, a rheumatologist in Naples, and hopefully we can get that under control. But enough of that. Like I said, you know, don't mind. I still have a few ends to weave in. The next thing, I tried knitting, which, you know, started out all right, but turned out really poorly, was this miter lace dishcloth, and the pattern is by Katrina, and she also has a YouTube channel. It is Katrina's Creations, and I will link her channel below. But you can see this is, you know, where I started, and it started out pretty nice, but as it progressed, I kept dropping the needles and therefore dropping stitches, and I didn't get them picked back up the right way. So you can see where it really just it got wonky. Oh, I'll wash my face with it. It's soft. It's super soft. That's one of the things I wanted to mention. This is done with peaches and cream, and then I've also used sugar and cream, but this was a first for me. I had this in my stash, and this is by Red Heart, and it's called, let me see here, I made a note, Creme de la Creme, and the colorway is Tea Rose. But as far as kitchen cotton goes, this is probably some of the softest that I have ever felt. And I'll be glad when I use up the rest of my sugar and cream and peaches and cream, because this is a excuse me, the Red Heart creme de la creme will be what I put in my stash for making kitchen items, washcloths, dishcloths, anything of that nature. So I also have been working on my Tunisian crochet, and I love it. Right now I have a shawl that is a work in progress, and I hopefully I will hopefully have that ready to share with you in my next video. But this is, like I said, I've got a end to weave in here. I don't know if I'm even talking into the camera or showing you my objects. But this is done with Tunisian crochet. This is the Tunisian knit washcloth, and this is also done with the peaches and cream. The colorway is Pink Lemonade, and it is a Crochet Crowd tutorial. But one of the things I really like about this, and I like about Tunisian crochet, is you get the stretch and the look of knit without the knit, and it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier on my hands, but I love it. I'm enjoying the Tunisian crochet, and anybody who hasn't tried it, I really urge you to give it a chance, because it's a lot of fun. So the next thing I have is a little face scrubby. This is also with the peaches and cream colorway Pink Lemonade. I didn't follow a pattern. This is just something I made up on my own. And it's, you know, kind of a little rounded in the back. I thought about going through and sewing in some elastic. So that is that. I also have this diamond face scrubby, and this is done by Spicy Stitches, and oh, look at the fuzz. Sorry about that. This is done in sugar and cream, and it is in yellow. I thought that was really cute. I've got to tuck that end in there. So I guess technically they're not finished objects, but they are. I just need to take 5 minutes and weave in my ends. And the last thing is, this is a crochet tissue pouch, and it's by Sach. She also has a YouTube channel, but what I have done with it is I modified it to hold a bar of soap. So you just tuck it in. I thought that was really, really adorable, and I thought it would work out a little better than the other soap sacks that you've seen, the ones that tie, because I've made a few of those, and they stretch out and the tie doesn't tie quite right. I think it's the cotton. I'm not certain. Maybe it's user error, maybe it's maker error, but I really thought this was nice and lovely, because you know, you don't have any pardon me, strings hanging off, and you know, you can scrub right up, and it definitely is nice, fits right in the palm of your hand. Very, very nice. So this is like my little oh, dropped it. This is what I'm calling my spa day kit. I put it together for a Facebook group that I'm on. That was our challenge this month, is spa day. So that is what I've got for this. And what else have I been up to? I've been working on writing my own pattern. I'm writing a pattern for a summer boho cardigan, and I'm almost done with the back panel, so hopefully I have that done soon so I can share that with you guys. I'm super excited about it, and I'm super excited about the color changes in the yarn I'm using. So hopefully I get that wrapped up soon and I can share that with you guys and get the pattern out there. And I've also been working on making journals. I used to be in paper crafting many years ago with my mom, and after she passed away, I think I kind of pulled away from it maybe, or not maybe, I did. I just stopped with it. She did more of a scrapbooking and I took it in a different direction. But it wasn't I did. I made some cards and I made pictures with it is really what I did. But you know, all of us with our new 2020 goals, one of the things that we were doing, or I was doing, is I bought a planner and I, you know, was decorating it some, and you know, I was watching Carrie Penny, and you know, everybody loves Carrie Penny. She is the happy crafty homemaker, but she inspired me, and so I've just jumped in full force with the paper crafting. I know that's not crochet or yarn related. I will probably come up with another channel so I can share my finished objects and the things I've done with that. But anyway, that is what I have been up to. I hope everybody has been doing well, and I cannot wait to see all of your 2020 challenge hats and scarves and cowls and whatever else you came up with. So that's all I've got for you for now. Thank you for stopping by and sharing time with me, and I hope you come back and visit me again in my craft room. So until next time, be well, be kind, and smile often. Bye.